Thanks for tuning in again to the Notary Entrepreneur. I'm the Notary Jeff Veal in Chicago. I'm just dropping a real quick video today. 3 quick tips. I promise this is going to be super quick. Tip number 1, go back over every page. If you have a document that you're notarizing and it's over, well, no, I was going to say if it's over 10, 20 pages, always go back over your documents, look through, make sure you stamped them, everything you signed and dated everything, because I know how you feel. Look at me, zoom in. I know how you feel. You want to get out of there. I want to get out of there too. I'm thinking about the next appointment. A lot of times you're tired of smiling and small talk. You want to get out of there, get your money, get out of there. I understand. But it's gonna look worse if they gotta call you back like, hey, Lisa, you missed a stamp. I need you to come back. Ain't nothing you can say. You can't blame anybody on. You can't blame anybody. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, when you buy these new notary stamps, a lot of times they got too much ink in them, and you stamp and the wording won't be blurry. So you might have to wipe off some of that ink because that can cause a rejection, especially if you're doing a loan modification. They'll reject a notarization for anything, the smallest thing. So, not too much ink is a bad thing. You're better off being more on the lighter side of the ink, where you got to use some muscle for it to show, because then you're not over inked, just like I just said. Tip number 3, this one is specifically for my Chicago notaries. For my Chicago notaries, check in. For everybody, give me a like, a share, a subscribe if you appreciate getting essentially mentored and mentorship for free, which I'm giving you. Hit my Cash App, $ Jeff Veal, to show me some love and appreciation for helping you, because I know I'm helping somebody if you're listening to all of this game that I'm sharing for free. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. It really does help in the algorithm. My goal is to help you become a full-time notary, to make beyond 6 figures in the notary business. So tip number 3, this is specific, like I said, specifically for Chicago notaries. If you're doing the apostille, that's what I'm doing here. I'm actually sitting in front of Starbucks right now waiting. I had a few minutes to make a video. I'm doing the apostille, meeting somebody to start that process. There are 4 offices in the Chicagoland area that you can go to get an apostille. You're going to have to look up the address, because I'm not doing all the work for you. You're going to have to do some of the work yourself. There's an office in Melrose Park. There's an office in Lake Zurich. There's an office in Aurora. And there's the headquarters at 69 West Washington. And I'm about to drop some game on you. Everybody seeing this video should cash at me $100 for this piece of game that I'm about to give you. When you're doing your apostilles. So bonus tip number 4, and nobody's gonna like, share, subscribe, or send me $100 because y'all are cheap. But you're gonna pay for being cheap. What was I about to say? Apostilles. If you're getting started in apostilles, you're doing your first apostille, you're nervous about doing your first apostille. If you live in Illinois, the Illinois Secretary of State is kind of tough. They are not kind of tough. They are tough. They reject you a lot over things. But one thing that they're good about is they have a hotline that you can call to ask questions, which I actually wasn't able to reach when I called yesterday. And the second way to reach them if you have questions is through their email. They responded on the same day when I had a question. about an apostille. So that's a good way to take off some of the anxiety and find out some of the questions that you are seeking to have answered. Email every single apostille that you do, because it's a pain in the butt going, unless you live close to the place where you can just pop right over and walk next door to go. Like, I gotta drive a distance to go have these things apostilled. So you can save some of that legwork and some of that time that you could be serving other customers if you email or call prior, let them know what you're doing and get advice on how to do it correctly. That's your tips for the day. Thank you for tuning in to Jeff Field, Notary Entrepreneur Show. More to come. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.